Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Fenton Forest 4X map with seasons with me, See here in Farming Simulator 19. It is day 3 of winter, woohoo! And it is just gone 9 AM in the morning. Today is an important day here on the farm because today is effectively sale day. Today is the day where we have to sell off most of our crops. So, you'll remember at the end of the last video I recorded a couple of little courseplay courses which should enable me to sell stuff. So if we go into the seasons menu, and obviously today is a good day to sell wheat, barley, oats, corn, all that good stuff. Cotton's coming up in a couple of days. So we're going to get some stuff off and running really today. I do need to feed the animals. However, got this bad boy over here. Now, in the last video, you'll remember I was having some issues with courseplay, auto loading from here and taking it off to different sell points and stuff. Like the BGA. I hopefully have fixed that by now, making the fill trigger on this thing much bigger. In actual fact, the fill trigger is now the same size as the yellow boxes, as the yellow markings. So if the truck is anywhere inside this box, it should fill, which will be very useful for me. Where did I park the truck, by the way? Over here. I'm guessing that's probably because there's not a lot of digestate left. Would be my guess. Yeah, there's only 19,000 litres. So the next time I come to sell the wooden stuff, we will see. Cows are producing lots of slurry and everything, which is great news. Right, what I'm going to do though is I'm going to get this guy fired up. So we know we can sell corn, oats, barley, and all that good stuff. Now, Fenton Mill looks to be the best price for corn, which is sadly not on one of my auto routes. .381 Port South East. Well, just for simplicity's sake, I know people will say, "Oh my God, Lord, you're doing it wrong." Port Southwest, okay. And I'll load up with barley. He'll just basically sell our barley. Right, he'll do that. Right, I need to feed the animals. I will then go quickly do some I need some hay as well. That's going to be the best. I don't think I've got any. I've got a little bit, not a lot. Can't remember which path out of the farm Brook takes. I think Port Southwest, he'd come this way, didn't he? There's also wood chips to get rid of. Obviously, I've got a fair few of those. Come down here. You'll notice I have removed a few more trees from the map. I've made this area a little bit easier to get into. There's been some definite tree removal. I've been experimenting with a few other bits and pieces. Okay. 21,000 litres. This trailer's maybe possibly starting to get a little bit small for this job. What I will do, whilst I'm here, move those pallets, because otherwise, you know what's going to happen? Within a few minutes, that thing's going to be shouting at me about having no room for room for wall. Now, one of the things I did do yesterday, off camera, was sell some animals. I sold me first lot of pigs. I sold me first year one pigs, and then I bought a load more. I've also bought some more cows. So, despite getting 76,000 for selling, 50 pigs, I spent 191,000. We also got biogas income. Yeah, biogas income was much higher today because we actually manage to ship the slurry. So I have got a lot more piggies now in my piggy pen. Should be good fun. So we will make some of our corn stock. Get that sold from our massive corn harvest that we did this summer. Will make us quite a nice bit of money. The ground actually is frozen today if you actually follow seasons, so I have missed my window now. Any fertilising, anything like that, even ploughing, where I plan to join some fields together, that's gone. Winter is now definitely here. Winter has most definitely arrived. Right, we'll quickly do the cows. Probably got water. Have they got their TMR? Did I do them? But for some reason I've done the cows already. I must have done them last night. Got maximum chickens. We've got maximum chicks. Egg production is quite up there. I did sell off the male chickens as well. Ones we always get confused with. I did sell those last night, as well as the pigs. So hopefully, will soon be, when they reproduce again, there'll probably be a few male chickens in the mix. Hopefully sell them off too. Cow ones. Love this little machine now for feeding the chickens. Like I say, on Lone Oak, I use it for feeding me pigs as well, because I don't have a lot of pigs. I tend to keep the pigs fairly manageable. Hey, truck's back. That must mean he's already sold his first load. Right, one of the things I'm going to do quickly is I'm going to repair this truck and trailer. I'm also going to give it a wash. I noticed it's a little bit battered. We're going to be transporting grain to market. We ought to do it in a nice clean truck. Not one that we've had silage and God knows what in. Clean trailer. Look a bit of a clean as well. Start to see my face again on it, look. Little logo. Alright, that's jet washed. I'm also going to go put some fuel in it, because I noticed we're a little bit low on fuel. This thing actually doesn't have a massive fuel tank for a truck. It only has 400 litres. And with the increased fuel usage mod that I'm using, it gets through those 400 litres very, very quickly. Right, we're going to take corn, we said, didn't we? Got a lot of it. And the corn is going to go to Fenton Mill. Which is somewhere on the map. Down there. Up past the shop. Effectively. Alright. I'm almost to be a little bit cheeky with this first load. As I go past the pigs, I might just tip a bit of corn in the pigs. Because the pigs do need some corn as well. Right, keep the pigs happy, keep the pigs producing. It's all part of my plan. Right, so we go down to the shop, pretty much follow the path to the shop. I'm a little bit concerned though that Fenton Mill might be in one of those weird unloady places that makes tipping a trailer like this quite awkward. Because it's got a roof over it. And these tippy up trailers generally don't like roofs. I also need to remember, of course, that when I recorded the sell course to the port southwest, I did so very sort of carefree because there's no traffic. So the guy might be driving down the middle of the road as he returns from the sell point. In which case, I perhaps just need to be a little bit careful travelling to this sell point. Just along that main bit of road. Is exactly where I thought it would be. It's going to be easy. Empty. Yeah, this mill is not a great place to come. Be honest. Unless you get in the exact right place like I was towards the end there. I'm getting a little bit of frame stutter there. I've been playing with me game settings again today before I started streaming. I've increased the foliage view distance to eliminate magic circle. I've lowered the LOD distance. But then what I've also discovered today is that for your crops, all the different crops on a map have their own individual distance settings. When the good textures appear and when the naff textures appear. So you have to edit all of those as well in your data folder, the game data folder. So I've done that, and also I've done it for things like the bushes and wild foliage and stuff like that appears on the map. That may have been a mistake, and that's probably affecting my frame rate a little bit negatively. But it's something that could possibly be improved. I can always undo those changes. One of the things you have to remember when you're making these kind of graphics changes is once you've changed, you also need to check the map that you're playing on, the map folder, and check to see if the map folder has its own like crop XML files in the foliage folder. If it does, you need to edit them in there too. Otherwise, the map will override the data folder, the main game folder. I notice it starts to get very framing in here, back at the farm. The farm always struggles with framiness though. Fairness. Default? If he's not, he's just sitting there. He's as full can be. All the barley has gone. Send him on to next. Probably just doing corn, because it's like I say, there's flipping 2 million litres of corn to get rid of. There is. Or wood chips, have him selling the wood chips. Getting rid of those because we've got plenty of wood chips to sell. Have a think. Fenton Mill is now, the price is going down at Fenton Mill. We're looking at 486 at the animal place, so we might as well go there. For the sake of $5, shorten up the run journey time a bit. Won't it? Save me travelling all the way down to the Fenton Mill, where it's a bit of a dodgy tip point anyway. I think the light should probably turn off at the farm now, as it's actually morning. It's daytime, kids. Could also probably do with bringing my sunflowers and chucking them in the diesel plant. We might be able to make a bit more money selling some fuel. Oh, this is not the easiest sell point to get into. Oh. Yeah, I probably should have come up the road, turned in here really. Bring a load of corn to the animal dealer. Greeny shots. Ready for the thumbnails. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I take a screenshot as I record the video so I don't end up with mismatched thumbnails to videos. So yeah, selling 2 million litres of corn today is going to be interesting. Certainly going to make us a nice bit of money, isn't it? The other guy's on his way back as well, which is good. And I can change up what he's loading up. We can change up what he's loading up on. Loading up on corn. We'll wait for Matey Boy to appear. And then we'll change him. because he's emptied the barley now. He's used all the barley. In fact, here he comes. Another screenshot. We need to stop driver. We need to change him over. What are you going to sell next? There's a bit of wheat. You might as well take the wheat next. At least one load. And then when you come back, we'll switch you over onto something else. And we'll just keep doing that all day long. Bit of drifting. I don't have to drive too fast because my matey boy's going any quicker. Right, this is the turning we have to go in. I get confused because of the train station unloading point. That confuses me. The one over in front of us over there, you have to go up that little windy dirt track to get to that one. Riverside. Riverside Mill isn't really paying massively for anything. And where we can sell, Port Northwest is doing good for corn. Who's the best price for oats? Train Station Mill. Right. I'll probably get some oats, bring some oats, and we'll go to the train station. Which is where? One in front of us, the awkward one. Yeah. I don't trust the AI to drive there. Because you've got to come down that, you've got to go up that little flipping windy path. So what I'll probably do is get the guy. I mean, I'm going to have fertiliser and stuff to sell as well, because we've absolutely been rinsing that through the fertiliser machine. And we'll need to get that sold as well at some point. I mean, money is no object now on this map. We're not going to have money issues. I've got plenty of fertiliser. I've got plenty of seed. Even got liquid fertiliser coming out me yin yang. Yeah, I'll take some oats. There's 303,000 litres in here, so that's 2 trailer loads of oats to sell. I know we'll have like basically like 3,000 litres spare of oats, but that'll be good. Mr. Chip tuning. I'll stay out of his way. Easy. I didn't really record that course brilliantly. Coming back was probably me return leg was probably better than the drive there, to be fair. As bad as I thought it was going to be. Getting to that sell point. Back. Matey will be blocking the silo because he'll have there won't be enough wheat in the silo for him. Unfortunately, just the way the cookie crumbles. So we'll send him on his way to sell whatever he's got. And then when he comes back, we'll have to switch him over to something that's... Oh, that's interesting. Where's my fertiliser factory gone? That's a bit weird. Fertiliser factory's not loaded in. Just got some flashing lights in the middle of nowhere. And yeah, you've took all the wheat. was going to do another load of oats, weren't we? Just have a quick look at the log file. You think, apart from an error about the an error regarding the fill type on the bio fertilizer plant thing. Might be a case of I have to reload the map. Reload the save, because definitely disappeared. Technically it's still there. It's just invisible. Went the wrong way, didn't I? Got to go up the little windy path. Right, there. Just hasn't loaded in for some reason. Mr. Chip Tuning is rapidly coming in behind me. So I'll get down to the sell point first and block him. Or switch him on to something else. Crop wise. I'm going to take this time? I'm going to take them sunflowers. I'm going to take them to the diesel plant. None in there. There must be in a... Oh, there's loads of sugar cane, look. Forgot we've still got a lot of sugar cane to get rid of. Map. Nicholas is the truck. What did we say? Port Northwest was next, wasn't it? For, yeah, for this fella. Top driver. Fails to Port Northwest. Hey, corn. Now, I don't know where the best price for sugar cane is. Apparently East Mill. Wherever East Mill is. Not familiar with that. So I might just pull out of the road a minute while I figure where East Mill is. Wow. Okay, we're going to the Great Beyond. Part of the map I've never ever been to. Yeah, I need to fix that. Whatever was broken with that mod, I need to fix it. We need to head towards the port, but then what we do is we swing a big right-hand turn. Follow this road really. 4X country. And get to see parts of the world we've never seen before. That bit. Obviously, we've got the extra BGA over here. those inside bloody loading points. A nightmare for these trailers. Absolute nightmare. Some sugar cane sold for 24,000. What a ridiculous price. We have a drive round because we haven't really explored much of this map, have we? Put the cruise control on, but I'll turn the speed down a bit. Again, some areas where you could, you know, if you weren't using the starter farm and you was in start from scratch or something, there's certainly areas on this map you could come and make use of. Trees to come and chop down if you're into the old logging. It's never been my thing really, logging on any map. But we'll give it a whirl. Aren't we? What's the worst that can happen? Wow, that field's going to be an absolute pain to harvest. Look at that. That's positively mountainous. Good luck seeding and cultivating and stuff that field. That field will give you nightmares. As would that field. Stevie, you've put the field. Some of these fields are on mountainsides. Lovely scenic drive round the map, eh? Port Northwest. Hook will be in there, no doubt. And he'll be driving backwards and forwards to and from it. Here he comes. Fact, here he comes. Get out of his way. I'm stuck. What am I stuck on? That flipping guardrail, that barrier. I don't know if it's safe to have both these guys doing the same course at the same time. Tempted just to let Mr. Horseplay have a bit of a run. I mean, technically speaking, if I start both of them here, trouble is you've got to keep your eye on the price, that's the only thing. Haven't you? Because if you set them both onto the same course, you're going to run into problems. Report northwest again. On. Actually worked out rather well because Matey's coming back at this point, so it won't be on a collision course. Let that guy come in, right. Well, he's off. Cheerio. The other guy's coming in to fill up. That's not actually too bad, is it? Really, when you think of things. It's not that bad. Not that bad at all. So we've got some fertiliser there, which we need to ship into liquid fertiliser. We've got plenty of over here. What we have run out of is fertiliser. Probably fix that myself, which will have to do, sadly, off of camera, because unfortunately we've reached that point where it's the end of the episode. So thank you everyone for watching today's episode of the Fenton Forest 4X map. If you have liked the video, please make sure you've clicked that like button before you depart and head off somewhere else. Make sure you're also subscribing if you've not already done so, and feel free to share the video wherever you see fit with whomever you see fit. And don't forget to leave your comments, questions, suggestions and feedback in the comment section down below. I've been See What He So. Bye for now.